company secretary is one of the key managerial personnel, you can say. He works as a legal advisor of a company. The main duty of a company secretary to ensure the compliance of legal provisions relating to companies. There are various submissions of documents to the government from the side of the company, and that will be issued by a company secretary. Three functions we will see first. First is to report about compliances to the board of directors. Okay. Now, reports regarding registration, submission of annual returns, directors' reports, submission of statutory auditors' report to the register of companies. This comes under compliances. It is duty of company secretary to inform to the board that all compliances have been done within proper time. Second, to ensure that company complies with secretarial standards. Now, secretarial standards inculcates the provisions of Companies Act which are required to be followed by the companies. There are various provisions given in the company law that companies are expected to follow, that lays down the secretarial standards, that again lays down the duties and authorities of company secretary, and other duties as prescribed by company law. Okay. Now, duties, if you will see, first is compliance regarding registration, section 7, subsection 1. When company is registered, I have already taught you 4 stages of company registration. Can you recall? Stage 1, promotion stage. 2, loudly, incorporation stage. 3rd, registration. Capital subscription stage. 4, commencement of business stage. If it is public company, it has to pass through 4 stages of registration. Okay? So to comply and inform to the board of directors. Then second, signing share certificate. In 3rd stage, public company can issue share certificates after collection of a capital. It will be signed by managing director or either of the director as well as company secretary. Third, signing annual returns. Section 92, subsection 1. Annual returns provides the yearly performance of a company and which is to be signed by a company secretary and either of the director or managing director, and it shall be submitted to the register of companies within time. Then, authentication of FS. What is FS? Financial statements. Financial statements includes balance sheet, then profit and loss account, schedules to the balance sheet, then cash flow statement, funds flow statement. These are called as financial statements. Unless and until these are signed, it cannot be said to be authentic documents. So for an authentication purpose, it shall be signed by directors as well as company secretary with their seal. And compliance relating to managing director's appointment or full-time director's appointment under section 196 subsection 4. It will be informed to the register of company. The appointment order issued to managing director as well as full-time director shall be submitted one copy to register of company under section 196 subsection 4. Then comes representing the company at NCLT. What is NCLT?
National Company Law.
Very good, excellent. National Company Law Tribunal. Its older name was CLB, Company Law Board. After that, its name was AD, Appellate Tribunal. Same machinery had been recognized as National Company Law Tribunal after the amendment of Companies Act in the year 2013. The Companies Amendment Act 2013 provided the concept of National Company Law Tribunal, which undertakes the responsibility to run all legal cases related to companies, and decisions will be given by NCLT. Okay, so under section 432. Company secretary will be an authorized representative of the board of directors as well as company to represent the legal matter in front of National Company Law Tribunal. Shall I hope it is understood?
Yes.
Authentication of documents. Section 21. Now what is authentication? Signing with seal and signature. So he is also one of the experts as well as responsible officials of a company. He is categorized as officer of a company. Summons to company secretary. Rule 2 and order 9. What is CPC? Civil Procedure Code. What is CRPC? Criminal Procedure Code. These are allied laws which shall be studied by a legal advisor. It inculcates various punishments for different offences like Indian Penal Code, Criminal Procedure Code and Civil Procedure Code. So under CPC, rule 2 and order 9, there may be summons to the company secretary for any matter relating to company because he is legal advisor and legal representative of the company. Duties under Income Tax Act 1961 to verify and submit attested returns, annual returns of income and various forms, annexures with the returns. He has to check, submit and then verify and then submit. Then to authenticate TDS returns. What is TDS? Tax deducted at source. Every month, if particular company is deducting some amount as tax deductible at source from the employee's salary, then such salary deducted from the n number of employees shall be gathered and submitted to the Department of Income Tax. In Treasury, proper challenge should be submitted and tax should be paid. And every 3 months, company has to submit quarterly return of TDS to the Department of Income Tax. It is compulsory. So within 1 year, 4 returns of TDS will be submitted and it shall be signed by company secretary as a legal representative. To ensure proper deduction of tax deducted at source from salary. Friends, Section 92 of Income Tax Act 192. It talks about deduction of TDS. And it is very major responsibility of every company. Otherwise, punishments will be there for the people who are responsible not to deduct TDS and not to submit to the government in time. To ensure well maintenance of TDS reports, returns, and its submission to the government in time. As I told, every 4 months, every quarter, company has to submit TDS returns. I told you. Financial year starts at April. So April, May, June ending first quarter. Then July, August, September second quarter. December third quarter. And March fourth quarter. So 4 returns of TDS shall be submitted. It is duty of company secretary to check whether the tax has been deducted, whether return has been submitted in time or not. And this is duties under various acts, other acts. For example, FEMA Act. Foreign Exchange Management Act. The company is dealing into foreign exchange. Company secretary has to comply with the legal provisions under FEMA. Is that clear? Foreign Exchange Management Act in 1999. That act has replaced previous act FERA, Foreign Exchange Regulation Act 1973. That was withdrawn and in 1999 FEMA was applied by the Indian Parliament. So various acts are imposing different duties on company secretary as a legal representative of the company. So I hope it is understood. If any questions are there, you can ask me. Any questions, any doubts?